Hey guys, Ravi here. So Apple's June keynote for 2019 has already happened and it had a major announcement apart from iOS 13 and the features that are going to be introduced along with the update. Now I'm not sure when that update will come, but you can see on the internet all the articles showing the beta and what features it has come with. Anyway, the major announcement was the all-new Mac Pro. Now before I list out the specs and features, does this exterior look familiar? No? Maybe this will jog your memory. Well, it comes as no surprise that it had its fair share of memes. The all-new Mac Pro has some questionable aesthetic preferences, evident from the last generation Mac Pro with its iconic trash can look. For those who don't know this Apple product, the Mac Pro is a workstation desktop made for those who require serious desktop power for high workflow tasks. So those who know what it is and are confused by the Pro Display XDR that's going to be coming with it this coming fall. The display was released to complement the new Mac Pro's impressive spec. I'll get to the details of the monitor later on. So the new Mac Pro sports an Intel Xeon CPU. It might be the rumored new Intel chips that just released the day before the keynote. The range of CPUs to choose from starts at the baseline 8-core CPU and goes all the way up to a whopping 28-core 56-thread Xeon processor. Once again, Apple is going all out and it's balls to all specs. The motherboard has 12 DIMM slots that can support a jaw-dropping 1.5TB of server-grade memory at a frequency of 2933 MHz, which is really impressive considering it's going to be paired with a Xeon processor and the all-new Vega 2 graphics card. This is going to be a very serious workstation. The Mac Pro will also have 8 PCIe expansion slots with possibly the world's most powerful graphics architecture. The base model will have the RX 580X, unfortunately, which is still good, but not as good as the Vega 2 that's being promised with the higher spec models. Apple also introduced the Apple Afterburner card. Now for those who know what acceleration cards are, you may remember that Red released a acceleration card to help with the raw 8K ProRes video streams when you're editing. Now that didn't really take off very well, but Apple guarantees us that this new Afterburner card will support up to 3 8K ProRes videos raw, and that too simultaneously, which is amazing considering 8K is very CPU intensive and it's very tasking for the graphics card. Now I can't wait to see how that will look. Honestly, Apple is really outdoing themselves this year considering the new Mac Pro and the new MacBook Pro. Now the cheese grater case supposedly was made with modularity if you're considering to upgrade, which they guarantee and assure us that it's possible, and better airflow in mind. Apple claims its 3-fan intake and 1-fan outtake configuration will mean the Mac Pro will be as quiet as the iMac Pro. It's a very hefty claim, to be honest. I mean, considering that you might as well be having maybe 28 core CPU with like, I don't know, 256 GB of RAM, and you might be running Vega 2. Another thing is that they won't be having any exhaust fans or blower style cards. Instead, they're going to be using a massive heatsink on it, and they claim that their cooling config is enough to cool the GPU, the CPU, and everything on its own. Now onto the Pro Display XDR. Apple's new Pro Display is a 32-inch 6K Retina display with a wide P3 color profile and a 10-bit color range. Impressive as Apple tasked out to compete with the supposed and claimed $40,000 Pro displays. It boasts an impressive 1600 nits at peak brightness, bright and colorful compared to the average monitor. As you can see, these specs kind of separates itself from the consumer grade monitors, as the clientele they're aiming for requires color accurate, bright and responsive displays. In simpler terms for you and me, this is the be all and end all of Pro displays. The Mac Pro and Pro Display XDR will launch this coming fall. The Mac Pro will start at $6,000. The XDR monitor will be at $5,000 or $6,000 if you choose the Nanotech anti-glare variant. The base amount will go for $200 and the monitor stand will go for $1,000. There's some gimmick in the monitor stand where it's supposed to feel weightless with these actuators and everything and whatnot. But I won't get into that as we are strained with time. Also the price justification, I cannot go into detail because it might be a long time to explain to you guys. But just remember, this is not for the average Joe. This is for like someone who requires the best of the best. They don't joke around, you know. These guys are willing to shell out like $200,000 on. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If so, leave a like. If not, then a dislike is fine. If you want to see more content like this and more, then please do subscribe as it will mean a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.